Subscribe to Casino is the name. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Hey, yo, what's good? What's good? Right now you watching Casino is the name. Sitting here with the legendary John Brown. He's an actor here in Atlanta, Georgia. So, John, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so yeah, like you said, I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, doing films, you know, acting, producing, directing, writing. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's happening.
That's what's up. Hey, by the way, can y'all guys hear me out there? I'm just trying to see. Just trying to get a check on it. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I really wanted to know was about the business of movies, right? Like,
okay.
So I shot a short film. I don't really know what I want to do with it yet, or how to release it, or what to do, how to do it. Okay, hold on. We got people checking in. What's good? ND said first one on here. Malcolm Wright said he's live again. Okay. No, I was the first one on here. You just type first. That's what's up. So hold on. Let me see how many people we got in here so far. Let me see. I can't tell on this screen. Hold on. We hear y'all. Okay, that's what's up.
Cool.
That's what's up. All right. So I got a short film. It's called The Haunting of Sebastian Gilmore. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So John has been in several movies. He shot several films. He has director credits. He has acting credits. He's been in all types of films, plays as well.
That's how it all started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first of all, how did you get started?
Well, yeah, that's as far as the acting thing, in high school, this guy named Zach Price, he came to Mr. Beecham. Okay. It was like, Mr. Beecham, can I have permission to get John out of class? Because you already know how Mr. Beecham was. Yeah. But anyway, so pretty much he was doing film, him and this other guy, and then they pulled me into the music room. Okay. And the name of that first film that I ever did was called The Rings of Character, and my character was the Black Lord. Okay. And you know, from that point on, I just took an interest in it, and I can say some years later, after I stopped playing ball, I had to figure out something. Okay. And so I just looked through online until I found this site with this guy named Barrington, Marcin.
Hold on. Are we still low? Because they may not be able to hear you too well. You might have to speak a little bit more into the mic. Right. Slide to the side for you.
Cool.
So can y'all hear out there? I'm just checking. Somebody said it was a little on the low end. Nicole, Travis Jackson, watching football and listening to you. Yeah, that's crazy, right? We picked the perfect time to stream, know, right? All right. So who you saying? What was his name again?
Barrington Marcin.
Marcin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a producer and director here in Atlanta, and I was like, listen, I ain't got nothing to lose, so went in, did the audition, booked it, and the rest was history. That was 2009.
Wow. So 2009, he been doing this. Somebody said, who's that said they're gonna send us a link? They're gonna send us a link to, where is it? Short film. One is called Nothing, and the other one is called The Trap House.
Trap House, okay.
Hey, I know a little bit about the Trap House.
A little bit.
All right, so Nicole said it's better. Okay, he fine. All right, good. All right, so what would you say if somebody wanted to get into, say, the movie business? Let's say as an actor, what would their first steps be?
First step is, well, first of all,
First of all,
know that that's what you want to do. because the one thing that I can tell you is that if it's not your passion, man, it'll drain you dry. You'll want to quit everything that you love, like, because it's a very demanding thing. Because there's no half-stepping when it comes to the acting world. Know what you want to do, and simply do self-tape situations. You know what I mean? You know, nobody's just gonna like bring you in unless it's just some smaller production. Yeah. But do some self-tape stuff. Do some monologues. You can get off online. Once you get those monologues done, you know, take you some photos. And then, you know, just try to figure out like who's looking for inexperienced actors to come on just to, you know, try to get some things off the ground.
Okay. And so what kind of things have you shot personally?
Personally, man, everything from short films to, I mean, what we can call extreme shorts, is like 2 minutes long. Okay. I've done features, web series. I mean, anything you can name, I've actually put my camera on it. So. And
now he's on Casino is the name.
Casino is the name. That's right.
So what's a major a feature film you've been in?
I've done stuff with 2 Chainz, Bankroll. I've done BT the Game. I've worked on The Odd Life of Timothy Green. That's a Disney situation.
Dope. Disney is always nice.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I've done a lot of things when it came to that. But you know, it's my thing is I want to figure out, you know, like what's the best suited for me as an individual when it comes to the, you know, to the industry. And you know, I just dug my nails in and you know, just figured it out.
Yeah, my sister said you should run down your resume so that people can kind
of. Okay. So basically, the BET with the Game, Life of Timothy Green, acting wise, I guess those are like the major players. You know, okay. I've worked stunts.
Stunts?
Yeah,
I didn't know you did stunts.
I did. I worked stunts. What was it? Let's Be Cops. Okay. Starring Damon Wayans Jr.
Dope.
Yeah. So I did that, and I was his double on there. Wow. That was the longest 45 days of my life. Wow. Again, I worked with 2 Chainz. I starred and acted in the movie that's called The Plug. Okay. Millions of streams with that right there. It's on Amazon Prime. Shit, man, it's a lot. But I've worked behind the scenes a lot because, again, like I said, I found what I really wanted to do.
What's that?
And that's producing and directing.
Okay. So he started out in front of the camera, and now he wants to be like, his real passion is being behind the camera.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's dope. So let's say you had to start all over, right? Mm-hmm. You had to just start from scratch, and you could choose, of course, acting, or you can choose directing. Is it better to start in acting before you move into directing, or would you have just been better off just going straight into directing?
Well, to be honest with you, my particular route, I think I gained an appreciation for what people do behind the scenes by being able to be on set and watching. Right. You know, I put in, again, with Let's Be Cops, man, we filmed 45 days. 5 of the days, we didn't even have a camera.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the other thing was it allowed me, like this is a crazy story. This is how I found out how grungy the business is. Okay. It ain't as glamorous as people think.
Oh, I already know.
Yeah, so one day, here I am on stunts, right?
Yeah.
So they sent me an email on after we got off set Friday about 9 o'clock at night. Okay. And after filming for 16 hours. Yeah. So get the email, hey, we need you on set. I'm like, dang, Saturday? All right, whatever. Give me more money. So there's a studio off of Bankhead Highway that they used. And so I get in there. Damon Wayans Jr. is not there. The other co-star isn't there. It's just me, the director, 3 producers, the cameraman, the camera A, and the DP. So I'm sitting here like why am I here? Yeah. I still don't know why I was there, to be honest with you. But what I had an opportunity to learn is how you handle business, what makes a $20 million film move. Okay. And that intrigued me more than anything. Like being able to put things in their places and in their perspectives. You know what I mean? The respectable places. He let go of 5 people that we needed on that next Monday.
Wow.
And replaced them.
Wow.
by Monday morning at 6 p.m., 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And you know, it just showed me like how you keep a train moving. You know what I mean? And you know, that's one thing that I always remember when it comes to making sure that things move, and you know, and just having that tough skin.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, where do you want to go? Like, what projects are you working on? Like, where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
So right now, the next thing that we're doing is another feature. We just finished one that we premiered. Had about 900 people between the 3 cities that we did.
Right.
So again, we're gonna do another feature. It's gonna be a comedy, and we'll probably be starting up on that in about 4 months. Okay. So we're gonna be doing that. But the next 5 years, man, based on, you know, just pure grind and, you know, just motivation of what, you know, how great the last 2 years has been. Mm-hmm. I plan on being at Sony's doorstep, Willpower Packer.
Okay.
I plan on having to sit down, because I was working on Being Mary Jane.
Right.
I guess I forget. Yeah. So when I was doing Being Mary Jane or whatever, you know, I had an opportunity to always hear him, Mario Van Peebles, like those conversations. Seeing, you know, Mario Van Peebles showing me like, hey, this is what I got coming up next, and the movie is actually out now that he showed us. But
that's crazy.
But yeah, so man, I plan on actually coming from in front of the camera, being at somebody's desk, talking to them like, hey, I got this right here. This is worth 100 million, $1 billion, and, you know, just going at it and being a part of that multi-billion-dollar industry. And shout out to all the African Americans who accounted for $1.3 billion last year in film revenue. Tyler Perry, of course, Malcolm Lee, Avery DuVernay, Ryan Coogler with Black Panther. Yeah. All, you know, and there was 4 more people that, you know, that I didn't name, but that's the goal.
That's an amazing goal.
I'm the next name on that list.
That's an amazing goal. That's what's up. Wow. So how much you said it was again?
1.3, if I'm not mistaken. 1.3 million.
Billion.
I'm sorry. Billion. Yeah.
No, we got more than that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's 1,300 millions.
Man. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I need to be in that mix.
Yeah. Have you got a chance to work with Tyler Perry or anything like that?
Are
you part of the union here?
No, I'm not a part of the union. Not yet.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm working on. And I got an amazing team that I'm working with now, man. And all of us are gonna be on that train ride real soon.
Yeah, in case y'all don't know, in Atlanta, the unions, like, they pretty much got almost everything on lock.
Everything.
I mean, from being a sound man. I met a guy, and he was a loader. Like, his job was to take the film or video from the camera and load it into a system. Like, that was his job, and he got paid a lot of money to do that. Like, it was, I mean, he could work 6 months and be off for the rest of the year just doing that. And I was like, like, your job is to load. Like, I do that all the time. Like, I do that all the time for free. Like, I can't believe some of the stuff they get paid for, but you got to be part of these unions, and the unions be taxing and stuff like that. So,
but you guarantee it's. So you remember when I was telling you about we let go? But they let go of about 5 people, and we had to restock basically by that Monday. Yeah. The union does that for you. One day you can be unemployed, and if somebody needs something, like that next day you be replaced, because the union works just like that.
Yeah. And
also, if you lose your job and if you're a part of the union, that next day or that 2 days later, you're on somebody else's set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, man. Y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna have to check some of these comments. Could use some more trucking videos. Hey, image maker, land management. I got you. I got a plan for that. I got a plan for doing some more trucking videos. I got a plan. So just keep. You know, I'm just exploring some other things that I'm actually interested in as well. So, but yes, I got some plans for that. I got some good stuff coming. Let's see. Crystal told me I have a child that wants to be a star help. He in the house. He ain't here running around. Yeah. All right. So Jay Smith says you're not playing any games. No, not at all. Why not go indie and make more money? That's a good question. Why not go indie and make more money?
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm always going to remain independent. But one thing you have to understand is that even the independent artists talk to somebody. Like, never think that the one thing that kills me with a lot of people is when it comes to the never have a plan B. You're right, because plan B always deters you from what's really popping. But we have to look at it like this right here, because a lot of people use Alan Townsend. He never had a plan B. He spent all his money. He bought the camera. He shot the movie.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
You might have to speak a little bit closer to the mic.
Yeah. This is the thing right here. Is simple principle. Plan B is always to support Plan A.
Okay.
Plan C is always to support Plan A. I don't care what letter of the alphabet you use. It's always never let go of your dream. Right. But understand that the revenue has to come somewhere.
Absolutely.
Understand that that you don't become intelligent by sitting at the house.
So explain that. How do independent artists independent filmmakers actually make money? Because I think that's what people get confused. Being an independent filmmaker is not like being an independent musician. It's not even close. Like, you probably can't get in theaters. You have to, get some small theaters, and it's a lot of groundwork. But I mean, it's kind of like getting a $20 million check for if you like headlining a big feature like Black Panther or something like that. Like, that's without, all you got to focus on is just like being in the film, versus you shooting something where you got to spend your money, time, effort to build. And it may not even get placed anywhere. There are people who spend $50,000-$60,000 to shoot a film independently and never receive anything back. It's almost a passion that it's like almost a passion expense, where like it's a hobby. That's an expensive hobby if you don't actually be able to make any money from it. So,
well, here are ways that you make that happen. Number one, it's called self-distribution. Right. All right? Self-distribution is exactly what it sounds like. I take my film, I put it on the shelves of Walmart. Basically what you do, hit that particular Walmart store up, say, hey, I need this on the shelves.
Okay. Now that we're talking about the business, keep going.
Now, I need this on the shelves. They hand you a document, fill this document out, and if they approve it, I need 200 of these by such and such date. Well, you better be able to provide 200 of them, or you don't get your stuff on the shelf.
Right.
Amazon Prime, iTunes. Like, those are ways that you can make money from it yourself. But always remember that I'm never gonna tell you not to expect a whole bunch of money coming from those sources. Right. But when you make your film, again, just like the acting, know what you're going for. Always have a purpose. Always have a goal, and understanding that the film festivals are there. Yeah. The American film market in California is there. Yeah. You have lawyers there. You have writers there. You have producers there looking for stuff. Everything. Atlanta Film Festival, Miami Film Festival, ABFF. Those are ways that you get your product out and you can make money, or at least get it out so you have a start where you be getting deals or people invest. Right. So those are simple ways.
Yeah. Yeah. So, have you seen, how many actually independent films have you seen that actually were successful, commercially successful?
I'm gonna name one person.
Okay.
Everybody know him, but they probably don't know that he's independent. Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino. I didn't know he was independent. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's say it's a couple people out there, but I'm talking about out of every 10 independent films, how many of them are commercially successful?
That's a very low percentage. It's a very low percentage. But the thing is that it's
a hard grind.
You have to put in the work. Most
it's like with everything.
Yeah, most independent people, we have this very vague, understanding of what the industry is. You feel me? Like we think, okay, I'm gonna make this little film.
Yeah.
That's the first mistake.
Right.
Forget that.
Right.
I put in 16 hours a day making this film. Yeah. I didn't go to sleep for 3 months writing it. This ain't no little film. I refuse to do that to myself. Like, right then and there at the beginning, you've already broke everything about what's about to happen.
You've already devalued it.
Precisely.
You've already devalued it. Somebody said, Maurice says, why Atlanta actors move to LA to get mediocre roles rather than staying in Atlanta and get the big roles?
That's a good question. So when we had the big boom from between the years of 2009 to 2000, about 17, when we became the number one film state in America, what happened was they were always giving the roles to people in California that came here, right? So the mindset was, okay, well, if I leave here,
move to California,
go to California to get a job here.
Yeah.
But it couldn't have been far from the truth. My a good friend of mine, Zach Sales, he was a roofer, bro. We did this short film, like real talk. He was a roofer. He had only been acting 6 months when I met him. His wife was an entertainment lawyer. He left, went to LA, got an agent, came back here. All within at this point, it's like a year. Booked the movie with Tyler Perry on The Marriage Counselor.
Wow.
He was the first guy.
It really happened that way.
Yeah, like you literally leave here to get a role. Now it's getting better.
Yeah.
Because now everybody is moving here.
To here. Yeah.
Every set I've been on, every set that I've worked on, the director, the producers, they say, hey,
running it right
yes,
now.
which is why everybody's property value is going up and their rent is going up.
Yep. So when you're watching one of those Marvel movies, at the end, you'll probably see the state of Georgia at the,
Precisely, yeah.
at the end of it, man. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I go see those movies just cause they shoot them here.
Yeah. I mean, the new James Bond is going to be filmed here, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, part of Infinity War was shot here.
Yes.
I mean, of course, Black Panther was shot here.
Listen, with as far as like the other credits that I had behind when it comes to behind the scenes work, I worked on I worked a little bit on I worked 3 weeks on the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I worked on 2 of the Divergent series, and all of those are filmed here, 100% filmed here. And man, the sky, well, I guess since we didn't went to Mars, the sky is not the limit. You know what I mean? When we got men that supposedly walked on the moon or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when it comes to this industry, man, like it is like anybody, like you just mentioned, the guy just loaded in the film, man.
Yeah.
If you know how to build, there's a job. If you know how to cut hair.
Oh yeah.
If you
everything.
We had a week.
Man, listen, it's so much
Oh, my
money
goodness.
in it too. It's so much money. Like I remember, I'd be in Midtown. So sometimes I'd be in Midtown just walking down one of the Peachtree or something, and I'll see like they got a whole block blocked off with the trailers and they got the sound people out there. I don't even be knowing what they shooting. But they just be like, hey, are you in it? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I know. If I didn't have somewhere to be, I'd be in it.
Yeah, man. Like, it's
They're paying people just to stand around. It's crazy. Like, the extras.
Yeah.
I want to start doing extra work. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a feature film guy myself. Like, I'm a leading man. You know what I'm saying? But I do some extra work because they be paying like $200 for like a couple hours. Like,
man, what? Listen. When I remember when I was doing extra work. And I was like, right. But what I found out was, like, hold on, wait. I can literally edit my own films. I can literally go over my monologues because the game is hurry up and wait and act in the film world.
Yeah.
So I would sit on set for 12 hours. 8 of the hours, I'm in a holding, doing my work, making money.
Oh, yeah.
On my own businesses.
Yeah.
While making money on set.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, hold on. I got a question about... Let me read the question.
All right.
It says, ask about casting for studios and networks like BET.
Okay. When it comes to that, like you really have to get into the community, figure out what those communities are who are casting, because they literally have Facebook pages for different casting situations. And I was just fortunate enough when it came to BET that when I was working on one of the Divergent series.
Dope.
Yeah, the second AD remembered me, and he remembered me. I was having a meeting with Sean Mathis, author, award-winning author, amazing director, my brother, I call him. And as soon as our meeting ended, I was walking out, and it was like. I said, yeah, you know me. So anytime you talk to a director, anybody, you know him. I don't care. Like, I didn't remember the name, but I knew you. I'm like, yeah, you know me. So anyway, it's like, give me your number. So boom, got the number.
Yeah, man. Look, first of all, it's a hustle.
Yeah.
Atlanta's a hustle city anyway. So if you're gonna come here, you gotta have that mind that you're gonna grind, you're gonna hustle. It works best for people like that, like me, like him. You know what I'm saying? So, but yo, this is still a place where who you know is very important here. It is very important. It's still one of those places because I've been places where it didn't matter who you know because they still had like a certain process that you just got to follow. But here, they'll hold that door open for you. Okay, let me read some of this. Tell them about the casting call. I got you. That you didn't go to. Oh, she talking to me?
I guess she talking about.
Why she talking to me? Okay. So yes, my sister got me a casting call that I didn't go to. It was for NWA movie, Straight Outta Compton, and it was gonna be for DJ Red or the one of them guys. Yeah. So yes, I didn't go. I was living fast. Okay, I had a lot going on in my life. I was living fast, man. Yeah. I'm slowed down now, man. I'm trying to accept all opportunities right now. All right, so let me
say something. Let's get to this other one with the impact, but
direct impact on Atlanta real estate.
Yeah, no. The one that she was like the one that you didn't go to.
Okay.
The number one mistake that people make, and I'm not saying this is your case, is that we downplay what one project can do for another. All right, so we didn't show up to the casting call. One thing that I found because I've been film acting since 2009, but I made my first short film, my first film in 2008 called The Easy Side of 37. And so what I've learned on this whole journey is, and what I found is the key to success. Like people don't think that there's an actual key. People say, yeah, it's many things based on your specific whatever it is, and that's understandable. But one common denominator that I found is the key to success is showing up. Mm-hmm. Showing up is like,
that's a big one.
And I say that because, when in association to people downplaying like the little small roles or whatever. Mm-hmm. So what happens is, and this is a true story. So my friend Sean Mathis came to his casting call or whatever. His manager hooked me up with him. Went on there, boom, booked it. I was in DC when I got the call back. I'm like, do I shorten my vacation by 2 weeks?
Wow.
Or do I go to this? I battled, man. I was like, I don't even know this cat, but I gotta go. Went, and from that one decision, it gave me, and I'll give you a roundabout number. That one decision to go work with that guy has brought me probably about $25,000 just off of little bitty stuff.
Cut that vacation short, y'all.
Yeah, and that
cut that vacation.
Yeah. So it was a cool little transition, man. That happened at that point in my life.
Yeah, look, somebody on here said OJ did it. Said Denisha, get me one and then I'll go. That's Onisha?
Yeah.
What's good? You talking about the opportunities I've gotten this guy. I haven't done. Sheesh. Hey,
but that direct impact on that.
But we have done a lot though. She has got some stuff that I have done. We did a lot now. Like, look, I was living fast, man. I probably slowed down a couple years ago, but I was living fast for a long time, man. Sometimes you just gotta slow down. I was forgetting half the stuff that we had going on. I was living. I was in and out of countries and everything. Like, I was living. But, God is good. He brought me through. So, I'm able to do things like this, right now, sitting here at home in my kitchen and bringing guys like this who have done all kinds of things and they can share their experiences and stuff like that. So it's dope. I'm even interested. Like I said, I shot a short film. I got some other stuff I want to shoot, but I'm like, man, I still don't even know how to, like, what the process is. Well, I know the process, but I don't know what I even want to do with my film.
Yeah.
So what age bracket works? Like, would you say somebody should start if they wanted to get into film?
Now.
It don't matter what age, just now.
Black Panther had a 90-something-year-old woman on there, her first time acting, basically.
Wow.
The mother or whatever she was. That was her. She just started.
Yeah. That is crazy.
She just started.
Look, it is not too late for you, okay? It's later. Man, first movie, she was 90.
Like you think of all the people who started late,
first
man.
One, man.
Yeah, like it's a lot of them who started in their 30s and 40s and now, just big, man.
Let's see. Game is in. That's one. Okay. Yeah, so y'all know the game on. I definitely appreciate all y'all coming through. Let me see. Hold on. He says, do you have a go-to film school?
Do you have to go to... Oh, listen. I never down education. All right? I will never tell you not to go to school. But if you don't have the $100,000, $150,000 to go to school...
Yeah.
Man, YouTube.
Wait, you said 150,000?
Bro, it goes up.
Jeez.
YouTube. Listen, I did not step foot in film school. I went to school for business. I went to school for business and didn't finish that because I needed to take care of my daughter, making sure that her mom finished her education. And I just kind of get lost with playing basketball.
Yeah.
But no, man, like you just got to have a drive. Like,
yeah,
I've done more films and I've had more acting gigs than the guy that I started off with. And that's no shade to him because, bro, he's the reason that I'm really doing a lot of what I'm doing. Yeah. But as far as association, working with the CEO Millionaires, working with CEO Charlie, who used to be 2 Chainz's manager. We used to be in the same house together, plotting and planning, and none of that came from a film school. All of that came from me just wanting to do something and learning it. So
it's interesting. Oh, and then also somebody said, how can you utilize YouTube to gain exposure / money? Well, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now, right? We're getting close to 17,000 subscribers, completely built off YouTube. I've had all kinds of opportunities, TV shows, everything has, have come this way, as far as opportunities. And it's all based off of YouTube. And I mean, I didn't go to a formal film school. As a matter of fact, that's what I was going to say. I didn't go to a formal film school, sound school, or anything, but I had Pro Tools. I started making songs a long time ago, mixing songs for other people, mastering songs. Took that, and when I started doing film, it was so similar to me because the way tracks lay out and sound is vital in film and everything like that. And sound is what I came from. So there were people who were getting out of Full Sail and some of those other schools, and then they would get out and then they'll see something I did and see they may know technical aspects, but they don't have an eye, they don't have a feel, they don't have the talent side. You can learn something and be, you can know the technical side, but it just didn't feel right, didn't feel real. It didn't, it just, the way they were editing it, I didn't have any schooling, but they would ask me if I can show them how I did something. They would ask me how I, even this setup that we have right now, the way we streaming right now, some of those people get out of there and they don't know how to set this equipment up the way I got it set up. And so you don't have to go to school for it. You just, the best teacher is actual doing,
right
experience, It took me a while to learn all this stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, you don't have to actually go to any school. It's one of the craziest, to me, it's one of the craziest things to go to school for, is film and sound. It's like going to school for art. To me, I don't think you should go to school for art. If you're an artist, you should, I'm not saying that you can't learn some stuff and the history on art and stuff like that. But if you got this is art, this film is art, I don't think you're supposed to go to school for that. Personally, I know it can help.
Will Packer went to school for business. FAMU.
My sister went to FAMU.
Yeah.
FAMU, Rattlers.
Will Power Packer Productions.
I went to high school in Tallahassee. I didn't go to college in Tallahassee.
He has a business degree. And now he's the biggest, he's one of, not forget African American, he's one of the most successful producers ever, period.
Yeah, I went to one of those functions where they have those, the industry functions.
Yeah.
where they have like all the people who are part of the union. They come out, and so I was at the union, and they was like, you know, what are you here for? Like, what do you do? And I said, oh, I just shot a short film. Somebody told me I should come out because they saw, you know, I gave them a clip of it, and they thought that it was really good. I should come out and meet some people. I said, so what do you do? And that's why I was saying I met people who were like loaders and grips and stuff like that, boom operators and stuff.
Holding the mic.
I know how to do all that myself. You know what I mean? I do all of that for myself. So I was like, wait, there's a job for everything.
Everybody.
Like it's a job for the smallest detail. So one guy was like, well, let me see your film, and I said, well, it's just on my phone. I showed it to him on my phone, and he said, yo, you shot all of this, like the sound, the audio, you did all of this, like you a whole crew. And he was like, yo, you need to get part of the union, man. You don't even got to do it. Like, this is crazy. Like, are you going to be a director? Are you going to be a camera guy? Like, what are you? Are you a cinematographer? I was like, yo, I just shot it.
I'm just here to soak up knowledge, man.
I didn't even know there was like all of these different roles and how they broke them down.
They got something for plants called a greens, where you just go in the woods and cut trees down and prop them up.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tom Cruise didn't go to film school. Hey, Rachel Register. What up, cuz? What up, cuz?
Rachel.
Yeah.
Bitsy.
Natural talent, hands-on. That's right. Let's see. Can you explain the gatekeepers while the talent is begging for... keep moving. While the talent is begging, the talentless for acting spots.
Let me see. Can you explain the gatekeepers? Why the talent is begging the talentless for acting spots?
Well, you know, that to me, that's the same thing as when they say A students work for B students and C students own the company. Like, to me, that's the same thing. It's like kind of the same kind of.
It's I tell you what, the film industry has its own world, right? Like. Forget what you know about the real world. When you enter in the realm of this is the only industry where you can be biased based on.
Yo, what's good, T Mick? No, you good?
Oh yeah, but yeah, where you based on sex, we could be sexually biased. If I don't like the way you acting, I can just go get somebody else. If you are beautiful, I can get you and forget her, talentless. You know, and that's just it. That's the sad part about this industry, man. It's like, but that's when you start separating good directors versus bad directors, good films versus bad films, and that's when you get the talentless.
Yo, somebody said you can't read. Wow, no, we can read. It's like a bunch of lights in here, and we're trying to read the words small on this screen, and it's still moving up because other people are saying stuff, and I'm over here. Yeah. So we're just trying to, but see, casino was good. You can't read. Whoa, who is this?
I don't know who this is.
Who is Tyson?
He'll be all right, though. Hey, listen.
Say, who look like
I know, right?
Can't be talking. I
know, right?
I mean, I ain't knocking what people might do, but
exactly.
We got kids running around here. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you.
Jason inboxed me the movie. Yeah. All right, bet. Let me see. I'm gonna check it. I'm just trying to see if it came in. Man, that's all questions about film. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so any more questions about film? Okay. He playing out here, man.
We out here on Super Bowl Sunday playing around.
He's a troll. No, I guess he just mess around, man.
Yeah,
we good,
right.
We good, man. Yeah, so anyway, so do you believe, because I read somewhere that people have to sleep in their car, they have to go homeless in order to be successful in film?
Okay, so I got two stories of that. So number one, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Man, like I took me and my brother, my partner, Jamie Brandon, man. When I tell you we put in some tireless nights going back and forth to Atlanta 3 times a week to get stuff done, and I did it for years. And
so that's like 4 or 5 hours from down there.
Right? Yeah. And then about 2 months ago, right before I got my new camera, I was talking to Sean, the guy I was just talking about, author Sean Mathis, and I told him, I'm like, bro, you remember when I came and we filmed that film? I was like, bro, I slept in my car for 2 weeks. trying to afford taking care of a family, trying to afford taking care of, bills and support your doggone grind, man. Like sometimes you have to look, I ain't got $200, you know what I mean? I gotta make this right here go. And that's what was happening, man. So at the end of the day, I don't care what it is. If you are passionate about it, you know exactly what you want, man. Fill your car up, crack your window, get you a blanket, and go to sleep, and wake up the next morning and go.
So somebody said that guy. He said he likes your video. You got some real talent.
Appreciate it.
And somebody said, do you have an LA contact? Well, let's say you have to live in LA to act.
Man, you can live in the freaking swamp as long as you learn the art of acting. You good. It doesn't matter. As long as you got a cell phone, a script, you good. So
there's a question that says, who would you like to work with? And what kind of project would you like to work on?
Oh, man. So I'm a suspense guy. All right? I'm a suspense guy. But I don't know. Definitely. Well, guess what? Is he talking acting-wise? Or what?
No, she was talking about just who in the industry would you like to work with? Like,
definitely Will Packer.
Will Packer.
Okay. Like, he's the epitome of what I do. I don't have a film degree. All right?
Right.
I'm a business guy. So, Will Packer, business school. Will Packer, I'm getting my camera and I'm about to make a movie. That's me. Yeah. You know, he looks like me.
Oh, yeah.
And he's grinding.
Yeah.
He was a part of that $1.3 billion.
Nice.
I want like that. Like Tyler Perry is cool. I love his story. But when we talking about pure grind and personality, like Will Packard is that guy I wanna rub shoulders with, making some things work.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So what's the worst thing that's happened to you since you've been in the business? And what's the best thing that's happened to you since you've been in the business? There's always one. It's always one. Like,
I tell you, I think my kid's watching. But hey,
whoa.
So there was a situation with me and their mother. You know what I mean? She's good people, but the one thing that I told somebody was, listen, you get in here, because people always come to me for advice. You have to be ready to lose everything, because sometimes you lose connection with the world. Sometimes the path that God has you on,
right? They
don't understand it, they don't get it, and sometimes they lose connection. And when, like, what happens when a battery can't connect to the source what it's trying to get to? Things kind of fall apart, and that's one thing during this whole journey that I look at. Right. It kind of made me, for at least 3 months, almost like alienate my kids.
Wow.
And that was the hardest part.
Okay.
And it took my mama to really get on me. Wow. About straightening things out with myself, because I went into this depression state, bro.
Wow.
Because like it's something that I want so bad.
Yeah.
And that. And my mind is at that eat level. It's like I want it so bad that I don't even care right now.
That's called obsession, people. I've been talking about obsession.
It's like,
because if you obsess about anything, if you obsess over it, that's all you think about. That's all you dream about. That's what you wake up to. That's what you go to sleep to. That's what you look up. That's what you read about. That's it. You gonna get it. Like, it's obsession.
Yeah. But the good thing though, out of all of this, the silver lining, when I finally got my mind right, and my relationship with my kids is beautiful. When I finally got my mind right, like other than my brother Jamie, like God blessed me with 5 other individuals on the business end that handles everything.
Dope.
It ain't. I haven't got the $1 million deal, even though we made a good bit of money on some of the projects.
Yeah. It's
the people that God has placed so that I can secure the bag.
Yeah, your team.
Bruh, like.
Your team. That's what Kay was talking about, right?
Man.
He was talking about, you said it when you came, he said, you know what? That's what Kay was
talking
about.
Yeah, exactly. He hit it. Yeah. That itself, man, I can't thank them people, enough for putting up with me and and me being able to trust them with I walked off set, bruh.
Yeah.
And they took over. When I came back, everything was like it was supposed to be. Film was great. I ain't have to do anything. That solidified on this project we spent so much money and time on that this is it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I'm good now.
That's what's up.
I'm good, man.
So, have you ever gone to like any like say a Denzel acting course or somebody like that? I don't even know if he has one, but I know some of them do.
Yeah, a lot of people have. Like Samuel L. Jackson has a master class or whatever.
He almost the same character in every movie though.
Yeah, you know, but
he just him.
And speaking of that, he's just him.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Because I haven't done a lot of the acting classes or whatever.
Yeah.
I've done some, but my thing was, oh dang, I got access to all of this right here online. Like, so let me go online. But
right.
There's one book that every actor must have. It's called The Power of the Actor. And the one thing that you mentioned is exactly what Samuel L. Jackson does, the technique. And it's the same technique for everything that you do in your whole life. Is first, before everything, know yourself.
Yeah.
And that is you got method acting and all that other stuff. Knowing yourself is a style of acting.
Yeah.
And once you figure that out, you can embody any character, anything that you want. Yeah. And that's what Samuel L. Jackson has down, and that's what I just encourage people to do. Yeah. It's cool to go to the classes, you know what I mean? Educate yourself in that way, but read.
You know what? One thing that I never was able to do.
What's that?
I can't just cry on cue.
Oh man,
that is like I'm like, yo, how do they do that? Like, have y'all seen Denzel just?
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, how did? Where is this coming from?
It takes a special skill to really like body that. Sometimes though, man, it's hard to get out of that. True story. We was filming with Tessie, right?
Okay.
I don't think Tessie was there this day.
So I used to work with Tessie at the VA. So I know Tessie.
So I don't know if she was there or not, but either way, man, we was on the film. So it was a scene where the guys had to cry because somebody had just passed away that was real prominent guy, and he was our friend. Yeah. So it was me, this guy named D. James, who was on Rampage and The Hate You Give. It was him, me, and Ladarian, and oh my God, there was one more actor. When I tell you, we trying to embody this method acting, and when we turned on the waterworks, after the scene was cut, we in the corner balled up. We outside by the pole, like I don't know what was happening. Ladarian running around grabbing us, like, bro, like you can't let it take you. You can't let it take you. And we up here crying, like it's like whenever you do find how you do it, it's almost like, you know, again, understanding what it's about so you can keep your mental. Because again, this is an industry that you can separate all that real life stuff that you going through. You think that's supposed to be a part. Nah. Like this right here, once you put yourself in those shoes and, you know, in that character's position, you know, you have to try to connect yourself back to reality, man, because them waterworks ain't nothing to play with.
So the Geek Surgeon said, can you mentor me in my movie production?
Sure thing.
That's what's up. That's what
I'm here for, man.
This channel is about this, man. You know, bridging the gaps between people, man. I'm trying to, you know. So are you able to do stuff like that, like crying on cue?
Man, yeah, I can, and it's a headache though, man. But you know, it's definitely a skill.
Yeah, that's Look, I don't have that skill. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, I might be able to make myself yawn enough to get a tear to drop. But I ain't just like, you know, I can't just, you know, I don't know, I can't. I don't know. But that's crazy. Like when I be seeing people do that, and then the people who get into the role and they can't get out of the role. Yeah,
it's a real thing. Man, it's a real thing, man. Like when it comes to method acting, which is the most powerful form of acting, especially when you practice it, is that, you know, it attaches to you, man. It attaches to you, and you just, I don't know, you know, you just got to find a way to like really connect back to reality.
So let's talk about the agencies, right? So are you a part of a agency?
I was, and I had as an actor. I've had an agent, I've had a manager as well. I think, can I call it a common misnomer? Well, no, it's not a common misnomer. But what the one thing about having an agent, having a manager, or whatever, you have to understand that they are not the same. You know what I mean? They're not the same.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get one or the other and expect them to do all of the work. One of them is not going to do all the work. One of them is just really going to manage your schedule, manage your time, say, hey, they have this right here, but I need you to put forth some effort and find whatever.
Right.
So that's why people have both.
Gotcha.
One to manage my time, one to manage everything else, and the other to help me get these jobs or whatever. My good friend Ladarian, he's been booking Walmart commercials and everything else with nothing.
That's what's up.
You know, so it's it really depends. But here in Atlanta, we've gotten a lot of agencies that are out there to try to scam you. And you know, it's really sit down, do your research. Never pay anybody money up front, ever, period. No. They get paid when you get paid.
Facts. That's how I like to rock anyway.
Facts.
So okay, what pays the best when it comes to the things that you've experienced so far? What, like, I know it's levels, right?
Yeah, it's levels to all of it.
Right. So yeah. What pays the best, what pays the worst in your experience?
Okay, so when it comes to acting, man, acting is so cutthroat. Like, it's like to get paid in acting. That's why it's like a working actor, a struggling actor. You know what I mean? Every day's a struggle. You might get $1,000 check, and it really depends. Commercial is the way to go. Film is good when you want to really make some moves. But when you talking about getting paid, that on a more consistent basis at a certain amount, commercials. If you can book a commercial, you can get that $5,000 check, and every time it plays on TV, you get your money. You know what I mean?
I need to get one.
Unless it's a buyout.
Hey, y'all help me get booked on a commercial. Y'all call somebody y'all know and let them know that I'm open for commercials. Yeah. So there's a question that says, how do you secure financing for independent films?
Be genuine. That's number one. All right. If there isn't a more, again, this whole industry is biased, and depending on who you're targeting. So for example, like we're about to start our whole campaign with money for our next feature. My team at one point didn't really want to do it, but it's like, listen, if we want to get to the maximum of what we're trying to do, we got to secure, this funding. I don't want it to always come out of our pockets. But anyway, in the book by Dove S. Simons or whatever, The Power of the Actor, which is a mentor for Quentin Tarantino and Queen Latifah, in his book, The Producer's Bible is what I call it. It tells you, family, on the independent level, family, if you know a dentist, talk to the dentist. Only thing that he really wants to do is more for his business. Mm-hmm. And you got a rich uncle. Like, those are the things that they tell you up front. All right.
Okay. Some of us not gonna be able to.
No, some of us. Hey, but this is where you start. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you got to check all the. Because anytime you start, never discount anybody. So you start. Yeah. No, but I'm a living witness to it. You know what I mean? Like, my mama, for the most part, is the only body who, and my sister bought me some $400 headphones for my editing. Shayla, good looking out, girl. The Beats by Dre. But anyway, no, man, like, real talk, like, just getting associated with anybody who's in that type of field who wants to do something with their money. Yeah. Don't be afraid to talk to them. And if you can't talk to them personally, find somebody. Mm-hmm. Find a local lawyer that you cool with, somebody like you. Say, hey, I need somebody to come in and help represent me. And get you a 25-page business plan or a 16-page.
Because that's what I was actually going to say. Yeah. You still going to have your business together.
Still going to have it together.
A lot of people just they say, oh, I got a camera, I got an idea for a film or something I want to do, regardless of what it is. It can be opening a daycare. If you just saying, hey, I just want to do this, but you don't actually have your business together, nobody's really going to take you serious. So I see a lot of people who saying, because I get this question asked a lot, How do I get people to give me money to help me do something? And then I can say, well, what is it? And then they'll be like, oh, it's just an idea. I don't have anything formalized. I don't have anything down. I don't have any. Well, you're not going to get no money. I can't, my suggestion is to go get that stuff squared away. Go do the research. Find out the real numbers. Because if I'm not even in the business that you're in and I can ask you questions that stump you, somebody who actually may know that business and you're trying to get money from them, they're the most likely people to invest in that business. Somebody who's actually more familiar with that kind of business. Like if I'm a real estate guy and you come to me with a real estate deal, I'm more likely to give you the money for it than the school teacher down the street. You know what I mean? So, but she's not going to, because she doesn't do that and she's not going to be as knowledgeable. So if she can ask you a question that you don't know about real estate, then that guy who actually has the money is not even going to take you serious.
Exactly.
So,
also, Georgia, because we had this boom, the mayor's office created this thing where you can actually go in and for independent filmmakers specifically and go in and apply for up to $5 million.
Oh, Shay, what's good, man? I gotta do a video with you, man. I gotta do an interview with you, man. What's popping? He just dropped a super chat in there. What's PLN? But you were talking about the mayor's office?
Yeah, so they created this fund for filmmakers basically.
Okay.
And you can, I think the minimum has to be around $75,000 for your budget. But as long as you got a budget between $75 and $5 million, if I'm not mistaken, you can apply. That's another way to get funding for your film. So just we can't cuss in here. No, but just have your stuff together, man. have your stuff together, and then
So you should say, what is an executive producer and what is the role of an executive producer?
Executive producer by definition, based on my producer's Bible by Dovey Simons. He needs to pay me for this.
right. Because you plug him.
I know, right? But no, like just generally, executive producer is somebody who got some money.
Okay.
And he just gonna sit back. And the crazy thing about executive producer, if you burning his money and things aren't going right, especially if you have all your stuff together, he can come in and take over.
Wow.
It's his money. So he can come in and be like, "Hey, listen."
So basically, he's funding the film.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. So, do commercials offer residual income?
Yes. If it plays based on your contract, most of them do. Every time that thing plays, you get paid whatever the percentage is. Yeah. Based on your contract.
My manager is watching right now, so I'm gonna need you to get on that. All right, so what is it? I hear him talk about his team. What is the expertise necessary to have on your team to produce an independent film other than the actors?
Oh, well, number one, we have to know something about business. Because remember, we was talking about, you don't have to just know about film in order to be a part of the film industry. You could be a builder, you can be this, and you can be that. So my core group right now, we have somebody who's interested in being a producer, right? So she's been to ABFF doing all these things or whatever. Boom. All right, cool. Now you about to really get this producer work. You know what I mean? So you have to have somebody who knows the general idea of what a producer is and what that entails. You have to have somebody who knows the camera. You have to have a DP in order to get your junk, put together.
Tell them what a DP is.
Director of photography.
There you go.
Basically, the person who makes
important person.
Yeah, one of the most important people on set.
Facts.
The director of photography directs the camera. He directs the lights, and he directs the extras.
Okay, so somebody said I should have a teleprompter set up so that we can read the comments easier. The questions and comments easier. And I had an assistant, which was Princess, and she's busy right now. So she was actually going through the questions for me and then letting me know and bringing them to me. So, but that is a good idea. And I have the capability. I got a lot of screens here.
Polish money.
Yeah. Polish money. Okay.
Great
money.
I
ain't never had no Polish money before. I appreciate
sound
that.
Good though.
Yeah. All right. Punka says grant money.
Yeah.
Okay. Nisha said that's a form of grant sponsorship. Okay. Does executive producer own any rights to the material?
The executive, it all depends on how you have everything written up. He can. Depends on what role he's playing. As you like, if you look on the credits on a lot of the movies, you'll see executive producer. I'm just gonna call out it. I'll just casino. Producer, casino.
I like how that
director, casino. Like sometimes it really depends on what you have going on with that individual production company.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is ABFF? She coming with the question. I don't know what. I don't know. Look, she asking some serious questions.
Yeah,
in here.
ABFF. Hey, if you don't know anything about ABFF, and as a filmmaker and as an actor at this point, it is the place to go. Ryan Coogler had his first short film on ABFF. He won the competition on ABFF. Wow. Yes. And it took off from there. Then he went on to do Fruitville Station. So ABFF is American Black Film Festival.
Okay. All
right. And
I should know that.
Yeah.
Why you didn't just say that? I probably would have knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
Abbreviating it like that messed me all up on live video. I've seen crowdfundings that is now being used to fund.
Yeah. Yep. If you can execute crowdfunding, that is the go-to. Matter of fact. Yeah. Because this is the thing about crowdfunding. You don't have to you don't have to get the money back. They're donators. They're not investors. The $500 that you give me, I'm not entitled to give you the money back.
Gotcha.
There are perks within the crowdfunding that you get. You may get free content, poster.
Yeah.
And that's one of the ways that we're going to be doing real soon for our next feature comedy.
So I'm gonna be real, right? I'm like cheap. I try to do everything myself, which is not always a good thing because I take on a lot of everything is on me, right? But I have cameras, lights. I got drone. I got 2 drones. I got so much equipment. I should literally have a studio, like for real. I got several recording like microphones. I got 2 studios, like recording studios. I have so much stuff, and it's usually just packed up in a box until I'm ready to start pulling out, choosing what I'm gonna pull out and stuff like that. But I got so much stuff that when I start thinking about shooting films, I never even think about a budget because I plan on shooting everything myself. I haven't really even thought about.
There's a time and space for it all.
Yeah, you know, like I literally, because of the way I know that I want to shoot it, like I have the film in my head and I have, I know exactly what kind of feel I'm going for. When I'm getting ready to shoot, I don't care if you're a good actor or not, honestly, because I'm not going to ask you to be crying on key, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. But I know how to shoot it over and over and over and over until I get the one little shot that I want to get from you. And I don't have no problem with that because I'm shooting it all myself. But there is something to be said about having super talented people like this guy and some other people, especially when they have those big budgets or they're in those places and the cost. How much is like an hour, 2 hours, or a day cost of shooting? Because it's crazy high when you have all of that stuff going on. I forgot how much they told me the average was, but it was crazy. I was like, what? They paying that per day?
Bro, it like depending on who you filming with, your expenses can go up super quick. Like if you're working with a $20,000 budget or whatever, it really depends on if you have SAG actors and if they're working directly from SAG because they have a minimum of like $1,300 per day.
Right. Right.
So
SAG is the union, right?
Yeah.
So when you're a part of the union, the minimum is $1,300 a day.
Yeah, or more. It may have went up because I still got my SAG. I still got my SAG envelope sitting on my sitting in a bag right now, and I'll probably end up go ahead and registering this year. But
it costs though, right?
It costs.
It's not free to register.
It's like $3,000.
Yeah. So but you got to go
that
down
money
there,
come
that money,
in,
and then you get the money back. But it's a bunch of hustles, man.
Yeah.
Like it's so much money in this world, man. You have no idea. It's people who just got a brown jacket on, standing in the corner. He might be making $400 that day just to do that, and then they feeding him because they got free food and stuff like that. Man, I'm telling you, the movie set's amazing, man.
I'm trying to tell you,
amazing. So let's see. Do private equity companies fund films?
I think that was we right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What business structure does he use for his independent film company? What sort of insurance, etc.? It's required. What's required?
Well, I mean, basically, you can LLC everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And that's important, especially when you have people that's gonna be.
I LLC everything. You can LLC real estate, like houses. Like you buy a house and put it in an LLC like it's a company.
Yeah. Also, when it comes to insurance, get insurance. I don't care what insurance.
Yeah. So they're saying what level of insurance? What's the minimum requirement?
That depends on the building. Some buildings or whatever, and now homes, because Atlanta's become that film thing, they have a minimum. Like, listen, my house is worth $3.5 million or whatever. I need you to have at least $2 million of insurance. So, but the thing is, it's not that expensive,
right,
unless
it's not like you having $2 million. Yeah, it's just $2 million of insurance.
Yeah, so your budget has to really incorporate insurance. If you're going to be there for 4 days, you're looking at probably about $1,000. You know, just making sure that you ain't gonna break people's stuff and not pay for it.
Oh, and Nisha said you still need a budget for locations, actors, etc. I don't. I don't. I shoot at places that I can get in for free.
Guerrilla shooting is what it's called.
Exactly. I go to a restaurant and say, hey, I want to shoot like 5 minutes. Can I shoot right outside, or can I shoot right here? But can y'all, and they be like, yeah, man, as long as you like get my restaurant sign or whatever like that. Like I've got in like clubs in Atlanta doing that. Just, hey man, we want to shoot something, but they're like, well, just get our sign in it and you good. So, and actors, if I know enough people who want to act, they never acted before. Basically, I mainly use rappers, because rappers are really performing every time they go on stage every night. They're acting out their songs. So, in my opinion, rappers convert over to decent actors for what I need. Now, I'm not shooting Denzel movies or either, though. You know what I'm saying? So, we're not talking about, I'm just saying my situation, I don't need, I'm not doing that, I just need people to be themselves in my movies, right? So, what else we had? It was another question. Let's see. Do private equity companies fund films?
Anybody who got $1
can
will and can. If they know that they can make $1 off of it themselves, Yeah.
I've seen grandparents fund films.
Yes.
So, I mean, it just depends on how compelling the argument is for the film, Let's see. What are the requirements to join the SAG, and why are you not yet? Why haven't you joined?
Oh, for a couple reasons. Okay, so for the first part of that,
3 band. Nobody like to spend their money. Like, I don't want to spend it.
Yeah, well, the first part is you have to be a part of that project. SAG ain't gonna let anybody come and say, I want to be an actor. SAG, like, can I join? Like, no. Yeah. Have you been a part? Have you done this? Have you, from an actor standpoint, have you at least done this type of role in a SAG eligible film or a SAG film? And then once you can come in and say okay and walk out, you SAG eligible. You know what I mean? Right. Real talk. Right. So you have to be a part of those films.
Yeah. I don't know if they ask, because I told them that I do, I shoot films, and they were like, okay, you want to be an actor too? Like, they were just like, okay, well, just come on down, just call me tomorrow.
Yeah. So
I think you pay and not. It's like they can shut stuff down if you're not using like union actors or something. I don't even understand that really. That's a whole nother like level of stuff. But I've seen them like, hey, y'all can't even shoot unless y'all gonna pay, y'all gonna use some of these union actors and stuff like that. Like, it's some crazy stuff. Then Anisha, trip. We buffering. Let me check this. No, we still should be good. Still should be good. Let me go back to this other page. So we buffering. I don't know if y'all can see us, but I'm trying to get back to where we were at. Because this is staying, we're still streaming. Let's see. Events. Yeah, we still streaming.
Yeah, we still on.
We still on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yo, see, it looked like we was.
Yeah.
We couldn't tell if we were still streaming or not. Okay.
But why I haven't joined yet?
Right.
For a minute I held on because I knew I was really focused on me.
Right.
So for about 2 years I didn't do any auditions. I haven't done anything because I was really focused on me doing what it was that I know I wanted to do, which was behind the scenes. So, you know, when it came to me building the team, when it came to me doing all that stuff, it's literally just me, you know, just trying to figure out to, you know, just put the blueprint together, what I want to do. I am going to join. Yeah. I'm going to come in as a director, a producer, and
it's frozen.
Yeah.
Say we frozen. Okay. Somebody said, can you guys still hear us? I don't know what's going on because it's not frozen on this side. Where is it? Yeah, it's frozen. So let me refresh. Yeah, I see we frozen, so we finna fix that. All right. First I gotta. We are frozen. We're working on getting it fixed. Let's see. Currently active.
Okay.
So we back? No?
So we hear you though.
You hear me though? Okay, that's good. Hey, somebody said I look like Michael B. Jordan. Give me that money that he getting.
I know, right?
Give me the kind of money he getting. Yeah, that'd be cool. Working on getting it together. Give me 1 second. You know what I'm finna go to. I'm finna go to this real quick. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. That's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. No, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Yo, he said, I don't know if you guys probably still can't see us, but so you guys probably still can't see us moving, but he said that he wanted to answer a question that he saw pop up on the screen.
Yeah, so when it comes to that type of distribution, a lot of people just don't know about the straight to DVD. Everybody thinks that coming in, I want my thing on in theaters or whatever, but they forget the main idea is just to make sure that you get your content out there. And so a lot of people just don't have the knowledge that you yourself can go and execute that type of distribution yourself.
We back. We back though.
Oh yeah,
we back.
Jay Latoya, what up, girl?
Jay Latoya. Who is that?
That's Jay Latoya is the singer.
Jay Latoya, the singer.
That girl can blow, man.
She can sing.
She can sing. I thought she was one of them ones, when they tell you like yeah, I'm gonna sing, I can sing, and you were like, okay, but nah, like she is like
Jay Latoya. You in Atlanta?
Yeah, she in Atlanta.
You in Atlanta? Because we might need to get a singer on here one of these times.
Yeah, she pretty good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did. I just shot a music video. Matter of fact.
Oh really?
Yeah, I shot a music video in November.
Yeah. So,
but
let's see. This is my Hey John.
But yeah, man. But yeah, like I say, so a lot of people just don't go the distribution route because that type of distribution route because they just don't know, and And a lot of people don't make it in this industry because of a lack of knowledge and a lack of research. They think that they only can just get the camera and that's it. Like, no, you got to get out, go to the doggone seminars. You got to get out, connect. Facebook doesn't solve all the problems. You literally got to go out and do some leg work.
So what about is it anything similar to like music with like 360 deals and things like that?
I think as far as I know, and I don't want to mislead anybody on that particular thing, but you do have movie deals. Like some companies will give you like a 5-year such and such amount of $1 million deal for a 5 movie deal or so, for example. And that really depends. So nobody owns you like they can do in the music industry.
Right, okay. Royalties, anything like royalties and things like that?
Sylvester Stallone is one. Matter of fact, any actor who's big like that, you don't have enough money to pay them. All right, you like $10 million is not gonna get it for Denzel. All right, wow. So a lot of the times, and I'm not gonna say every time because I don't know all the contracts, but a lot of the times it's like, all right, so I'm gonna give you 25 mil. But then you get 5% of, you know what I mean, what comes in.
Right.
That makes up for what I can pay you. And if you got $1 billion movie, 5% is a lot.
Man.
You know, so yeah.
Let me see. Okay, totally not related. Okay, that was why don't more independent filmmakers try to get distribution with Redbox, Walmart, Amazon, or straight to DVD? I think.
I touched on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of good business makes sense. Talked about tonight that can be used anywhere, just not just in entertainment business. Much respect, man. Appreciate that. So somebody said that a lot of the stuff we talked about can be used in other businesses outside of just entertainment, just in general business, which is true. But that's usually true about business in general. Yeah. You need to have a certain level of knowledge, a certain level of grind, a certain level of capital, just all of those kind of things. Is like it's just basically any business is kind of the same to me, especially with me being an accountant. I mean, to me, it's money coming in, money going out. Just trying to find out where you make your money at. Yeah. So, and you said commercials are the best. Where's the worst place to make money in film?
Music videos.
I should have known. I should have known.
Models will get paid $100 to go out and twerk for like 5-6 hours.
Dang.
It ain't like it was in the day when models when you got video vixens back in the day, they get paid. Yeah. But now everybody wants to be an actor or something, so they just like, listen, just get me in here so I can get this footage.
Yeah, because what I used to do at one point in time, we used to just go to the club with the camera and be like, hey, you want to be in this video? And girls like, yeah. Like they never, they weren't even asking for money. Yeah. It was like they just wanted to be in it, Yeah.
Joey, Young Spike, this a popular music video director here in Atlanta, Joey. He called himself Young Spike Lee, basically.
Okay.
He was sitting there telling like it is, like, listen, I know people complain about the money that you get for being a video model now, but it's like when I got 50 girls just inboxing me any given hour saying, hey, I just want to be in it.
Yeah.
What am I to do? But yeah.
Right. So how many videos have you done?
Music videos? I've done a lot. I can't even count. I've done a lot. Sadly enough, I'm about to delete all of them that I've done. The reason is because I got this new setup. I need everything I have to reflect on what I have now. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't want anybody to be like, he's saying he charged $1,500 a day for production. He charges this amount a day for a music video. And when I go to his site, it doesn't look like what I want. So sometimes you have to make that hard decision to scratch that off your resume and restart. Same thing for acting. I'm sorry, you was an extra in that. Don't put that on your resume, because if you come to me when I have my casting call with extra stuff on your resume and I have this role, you getting paid $300 a day, I'm now at this point, you're gonna have to drive 200 miles. I'm gonna pay you, but are you really serious about what you're doing? being an extra, and based on what I've learned, it just shows signs that you're not as serious as you should be when it comes to your craft.
My son is asking how to make a movie.
Easy, son. Nah, it's and since it's your son,
He didn't see me make movies.
I know, right? The thing is, as long as you have that inner child, only thing we're doing is playing pretend. When I wrote my first book, the thing was like, what is it that I think about all the time? Like how interesting do I want it to be? Yeah. We go out and play cops and robbers. Yeah. You know what I mean? We go out and do all these things as a kid, and that's the principle.
Right.
I'm about to play pretend right now. Only thing that's different is we have a camera now.
Right. Yeah.
Have a big imagination. Don't let nobody tell you that. Let somebody tell you that you're crazy. I'm crazy.
Oh, his imagination exactly big, and he get that.
Yeah,
he get that.
Yeah, if ain't nobody told you crazy yet, you ain't done nothing. I've been told I've been crazy so much. Like my ideas be so outlandish, and now just so happened that the next film we about to make was one of the films I was told I was crazy about, and my team loved it.
Yeah. So plug your book.
Oh, the power. Availeth Much is my
guy. Go get his book.
Yeah, Availeth Much is my and I'm about to re-release it. There's a lot of things that I didn't do the way I supposed to, and that's a slacking on me, you know. But that's a big lesson. But Availeth Much is a book that I had written to support a film script that I have for it. Gotcha. And but yeah, man, Availeth Much.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
I'm finna go get my book from over here.
Okay.
I'm finna plug my book too. Hold on.
The plug. All right, so I'm your host at this point since Casino is. J King, you know Jay Latoy? That's what's up. The singer. I call her the singing teacher. Yeah, the singing teacher. Yeah, Denisha, Availeth Much. Yeah, that's definitely a passion project. It's good for everybody, gangsters and all.
Right. So I am just a hustler, right? So I decided that I would come up with these 5 vampire books because I know that there's a market for it. And so the first one is done. I got 5 of them, 5 different stories. Yes, I have European vampire, African vampire, Armenian vampire. I got just different, so I got an Amazon vampire. They all got their own. But the first one that is coming out is this one right here. And hold on, let me go to this screen right here. That way I can see what they seeing. Yeah, so that's what this one is. First one. You know what I mean? Just to be doing something.
Awesome.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but it is really like on some just power and ownership. If I decide I want to sell the rights to sell my movies or my books, the stories to Hollywood and make movies out of them, I'm just thinking like Anne Rice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, self-published. Power and ownership, man. Own something, man. Own something.
Definitely.
If I never decide to do anything with it, it's still mine.
So
I got other 4 stories written and they done. I just gotta get them produced and stuff. Like get the books made or whatever. So, but yeah, man, just start doing something.
Indeed. How can I get? Indeed, I pulled it. I pulled the book because after about the 30th person hit me up, they gave me amazing reviews on it. I was like, you know what? Let me read this thing for myself again. And I saw a lot of things that I should have changed. And a lot of people won't take that drastic step to pull something they worked so hard for and spent so much money on. And my mama helped me finance all the books that I put up. Shouts out to my mama.
Salute. Yeah, that's the real.
That's the
OG.
GOAT right there, boy.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna make it as soon as I re-release it. I'm gonna make sure everybody gets all the information.
Facts.
Hopefully, Casino will have me back one day to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, man, we'll do that, and it won't be a game day.
Yeah.
So my book is available on Amazon. It's available on Amazon. It's called The Vampire Sebastian and His Love for Alicia. Yeah. So, yeah, man. It's available on Amazon. You can go check it out. I think it's even available for a free read. Like, I just want to keep creating, man. I'm an artistic person.
That's right.
And when you do film, you pretty much are really like kind of an artistic person. That's just like an ultimate form of expression, like being able to be on film. Because pictures is one thing, but you know, a picture says 1,000 words. Imagine what a video says.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and you trying to find out how you can get your book, man.
Yeah, man.
Say where the book. I already did. I just did it. I appreciate you, Nisha. She just said where the book's located. I want to hear Jay Latoy sing though.
Jay Latoy, girl, sing for the. Don't hurt him though when you sing.
You got her number?
Yeah, I got her number.
Call
her.
Call Jay Latoy. We finna have Jay Latoy sing. We finna put Jay Latoy on the spot. You know what I mean? I didn't want to put him on the spot. I didn't want to be like, bro, go ahead and cry for the camera real quick. Let's see if you got it. We ain't gonna do it like that, but we're gonna put Jay Latoy on the spot though.
Let me see. Jay Latoy, answer the phone. Shout it.
Yeah.
I hope your throat ain't messed up now, because you know that's one of the things.
Yeah. Now, on the side note, we do have the Big Shot Hot Shot trucking book coming out. That I co-authored with my sister, and that is coming. We going hard.
Hello.
Okay.
I can't believe y'all actually called.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Latoy.
Hello.
What's good? Yo, we got Jay Latoy on the phone
Why you
right
sound like
now.
you sound far away, but I can hear you.
What's good? Can you hear me now?
I'm good. I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah,
Hey.
man. You live right now. We're trying to hear that. You know what I mean? We're trying to hear you say
Jesus.
something.
Okay. Y'all got it. It don't matter what it is.
No, I mean no.
Okay. I heard he sang a good song.
Okay.
I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get you.
And there he was. You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna have to get you to come and sing. Like she in Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna have to get.
I am in Atlanta.
We're gonna have to let you do like a little live video concert on here. We're gonna get that popping.
She got product too. That's the thing. She got product ready for y'all.
Yeah, so she's an
Indeed,
entrepreneur. Look, I support all entrepreneurs, man. Come through. We'll do an entrepreneur, like, you know, let you introduce your product and stuff like that. But yes, I can tell you can sing. So
Thank you.
I'm glad you can sing, because I was worried. I ain't gonna lie. I was worried because I put her on the spot, you know.
Yeah.
You did put me on the spot, yeah.
My subscribers, critics now, they hardcore. So, you know. But I'm glad. I appreciate you. Look, professionals do stuff on the spot. Professionals don't have a problem. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye, John.
Bye.
Yeah. Next time you come with your book, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come to, you know what I mean? We'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all watch my movie trailer. Live critics are welcome. Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Definitely.
Let me see how.
Listen.
Let me see.
I will be honest with you.
So I wish I had known. I could have set it up where I could have played the video live, and that would have been dope. That would have been dope. I could have did that. Let me see. Yeah, because I could have just put it on one of these. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it from here now. But that'll be cool, man. I would definitely. Matter of fact, we gonna watch it. We gonna watch it. Let's watch it. And you say you sent it to my email, right? We gonna watch it and let y'all know what we think.
It's me, Jay. Okay.
Let me see. Let's see.
What is it going on?
I don't see the. Oh, it's just on YouTube. Cause I don't see the link. You see the link.
What is it? Hold on, wait. What am I missing?
Oh, that's my mom. That's my mom. She just on here. All right. So, ND, where is this video? Where's the video? Where's the video? I'm looking for the video. Let's see. Support independent. Okay. I'm trying to find out what ND said the name of the video. Cause I thought he said he was gonna send it to my email, but I didn't see the link. Oh, he said he sent it to my IG. Okay. Hey, that's what's up, man. She did go hard. We finna watch your film, ND, and it better be good, ND.
Jay Latour, we're a little bit crazy, all right? Listen, just blame it on where we come from.
Let me see. ND, I don't know. I don't see the email. I mean, I don't see the IG. Maybe did he send it to your IG or my IG? ND, I don't see it.
Anything.
We trying to criticize ND on the spot, man, and he ain't letting me know what's going on, man. He said he sent it to my IG. I don't see it. Okay, and there's a lady by the name of Shanika Smiley, and she's like a motivational speaker. She just messaged me, man. I want to definitely link up with her and her team and try to see how we can put something together. We are gonna do a meet and greet, a seminar, conference type event around March. So we're gonna try and bring everybody out to meet each other. People coming from Texas, California, New York, so on and so forth. It's gonna be dope. And we're gonna do it right here in Atlanta, Georgia, so we can still go out that night as a unit, hopefully. Go somewhere that night. I don't see it, bro. Let me see. He said he sent it on IG. I don't see. Oh, you know what? My bad. I forgot. I got like a. Nope. I still don't see it. Anyway.
There you go, girl. Plug yourself in there.
Yeah. Yo, can y'all hear me? Is the mic too low? Is the mic too low? Is the mic too low? Let's see. Okay. There we go. Oh, he sent it to me on Facebook. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it like that. Hold on. Yo, I am going to be able to. Okay.
No better not do. I ain't type of nigga to walk away from nothing.
Oh, man, I'm going to get copyright.
You ain't monetizing, is
Yeah, he messing up.
Get that up, little nigga.
Pull your pants down.
Georgia on my mind.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I said I'm just Georgia.
Curtis, what's happening, bro?
Police came by here asking about your brother. Maybe you're the one that's stupid. I'm one.
You get everything you want. I always get what I want.
Yo,
Can I finish my motherfucking story?
Yo, the cinematography is dope.
Yeah, I like the cinematography on that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for what it's worth. I mean, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
You know, if you want me to be brutally honest, I mean, I think some of the main things is, you know, when we make trailers, trailers and posters are what sell people to buy into your product. That's number one when it comes to the film industry. And knowing what's going on a lot of the times helps when it comes to the trailer. Like, So with the trailer, great cinematography. I like the colors.
Definitely amazing camera work.
I love the colors in there. What I would like to see, as somebody watching the film was, is like, help me follow a storyline.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I didn't know what it was about. Kind of like it didn't tell me enough about what it was about. So that was it. But it was dope. I mean, the quality of the camera work was dope to me, and everything like that. I still just don't know what it was about. I see it's something going on there, some kind of drama and stuff, but I don't know what the story is. That's the only thing. And the only other part is music. You just messed up my monetization. Now, Ray Charles, I'm finna get the money. But other than that, man, it was dope. I like the music. The music went well with what you was, with the way it looked and everything. That was cool. I like the cinematography. I like the camera work. I just don't know what the story was about. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that is the one thing. Like, say if you watched American Gangster, Denzel is talking. He's telling you pretty much his stance, his mentality. Who he used to work for, what his plans are for the future, and you see the drama that's building, and so that is that's what I mean. Like I don't know what it's about yet. So, but man, keep pushing. I love it.
Trying to audition for a movie. Hey man,
what's up, Mario? You know who that is?
Yeah, I know it. Hey,
the media too.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Hey. My auditions are open. You know what I mean? All my auditions are open. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm very strict. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we just had last Saturday, me and my team had a meeting, and I told them, I said, listen, we need a diva on set. Whenever we do our audition, I was like, it's not because we trying to be snobby or whatever. Never want that, and I never want that to come off. I was like,
trying to be snobby.
Yeah. Because what happens is we trying to spend $50,000 or whatever it is on our next film, and the thing is, our lead guy, he has to be that. That lead guy is gonna go through 3 rounds of types of
trials
auditions.
And tribulations.
Yeah. First, I need to see him. Like our last film, we had about 500 people.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Go ahead.
It's hard to go through all of that. So when you go in, like you need to go in. Like you need to leave everything on the table. I don't care, snot, slob, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? Like you need to be there because my girls my producers are women.
Oh no.
Yeah, my team is built up of 3 other women. All right. And they're producers.
It's a smart man.
In India, and not India, but my producer Shaniqua, she is straight to the point, and I love it. And and so when it comes to just being straightforward, it's all about coming with it because we are trying to take this film straight out of my hard drive and into Overbrook, which is Will Smith's company, and say, here, this is what we have, and him distribute it. Lionsgate, here, this is what we have, and it can come straight from the camera, and they play it. I don't want nobody to be like, all right, we got the package, we'll reshoot it. No, it's ready right out of the thing, but that starts with our talent.
Right, Mario. What day you supposed to get to Atlanta again? You coming this week, right? Yeah, he coming to shoot with me in here.
Okay, that's what's up.
Coming this week.
Same thing. That was my first one. Hey, that was good for your first one, bro.
I mean, it's clean. I mean,
that's good.
My little boy all in the comments to my man, who made that? That was dope. So, the quality of the camera work is amazing. The music, the way it sounds, everything is dope. It's just I still don't know what it's about, and that is what really gets me interested in a film. You know what I mean? Even sometimes, like I like horror films, right? So sometimes I'll see the title of a horror film and I'll be like, oh man, I already know. Or, or I'll see the picture of the cover. I'll be like, oh man, I can't wait to watch this. And then we'll watch the trailer and we'll be like, nah, we're going to go ahead and pass on it. And the movie might actually be much better than what the trailer is showing, but the trailer is what brings you into it. That makes you say, oh yeah, I got to watch this.
Yeah, your trailer is that, you know how music is? Your trailer is that first 30 seconds of a song. If the first 30 seconds of a song isn't hitting, a lot of time we pass just because for whatever reason. It don't bring us in. The beat is slow or so, whatever it is. And we like that trailer is that first 30 seconds that could be a good movie, but you didn't bring us in.
Yeah, and there have been movies that, you know, we see the covers on Netflix or on Hulu or whatever we see, and we be like, man, I know this gonna be whack. But then you watch the preview, you be like, oh, I gotta watch that right now. Like, that's the movie we watching tonight. And so the trailer is what kind of answers a lot of those questions. Like, what is this? You know. And so that's the only thing. I still just didn't know what it was about. It looks like it could be a very interesting story, but I don't know what the story is.
It looked like a hood movie too.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
It was definitely some busting going on.
Listen, I'm with it now.
It was some busting going on now. It was some busting going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. He said, hey, little bling. Anyway, we about to wrap this up, man. I appreciate all of y'all watching, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button, hit the bell. The bell will let you know the next time we upload a video.
Most definitely.
And we're going to go stupid the next time. I promise you.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you for watching.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, yo, look me up. Any questions that you guys may have about anything, upcoming auditions or whatever, you can follow me on Instagram at the.urban-gentleman. And again, you know, just hit me up. Don't slide in my DM with no crazy stuff or whatever. But nah, just hit me up though, and we can talk.
Don't be sliding them DM like that, you know. Can't just be sliding in everybody's DM.
I know women do it too.
Can't just be sliding. Well, it better only be women that sliding DMs like that.
Bro, you be surprised, man. You gotta remember where we at.
Yeah, man. We ain't gonna go into that. We ain't gonna go into that.
But I'm just saying.
They're hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. No, it's crazy, right? Man, it started too early. I was gonna say, if y'all wanna see or hear more from John, tell them where they can find you on Instagram.
You can find me on Instagram at the.urban-gentleman. Yeah, there you go, Denisha. Yeah.
Yeah. And YouTube?
YouTube, you can forget that. I'm wiping that whole I'm wiping it.
Okay.
I'm wiping that.
I knew you had one, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wiping that clean.
He wiping that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what else? You got upcoming projects coming?
Upcoming project, I'll be casting for my next feature, which is a comedy. It's called The Elder Heist, where I'm
gonna be an extra.
No, man, I gotta get you in. I saw you acting on the screen. I need you in there, man. But yeah, we have a full-length feature that we're gonna be shooting up here, and we're gonna be shooting down south, and that auditions are gonna be going up for that real soon. We're looking to shoot towards the end of April.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing a YouTube movie that I'm just gonna shoot a movie, and it's just gonna be for my subscribers. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. How to control that, but I want to do that. All right, well, appreciate that, ND. Appreciate that. Y'all heard some singing tonight. We done watched somebody trailer tonight. It's just been a dope night for me because I like this kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to do some trucking stuff next time, but thank you guys, and thank you for your subscribing. They're hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. No, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino.